I remember going to the his WhatsApp, and posting a status and saying to all Cable's friends he is normal. And kila mtu anapiga, anybody anapiga, and I switched off the phone. I was like, I'm not ready. I called my mom to come pick me up.
Hi Jen.
Welcome back guys to our spaces. Always we bring you things that we experience as friends and things that we like our life, day-to-day life. Is that even okay?
Not necessarily day to day, but the things we've gone through.
Yeah,
like
sure.
the topic we're talking about today. We're talking about grief, by the way. And it's something you've gone through, it's something that we've gone through, and maybe someone listening to us out there has gone through.
And it's Ama is going through it right now.
Ama, they're going through it right now.
And I wonder, how am I going to get out of this? Because let me tell you, before I lost a loved one, like someone who's so close, say to talk one of friend or family, but since I never had that closure with them, actually I lost someone who was so close to me, I didn't even know how to start reacting. And I was like, hey, so this is how it feels. So I know someone out there, amepoteza mtu wake maybe recently, ama is now going through that process of healing and everything, and anajiuliza, why am I feeling this way, why am I doing this and this? But we are here to talk about it. It just came by grace to talk about it, because it's something that affects people, and different people deal with grief differently and they heal differently, and it takes time. And if you're going through it, or you lost a loved one 10 years back and you're still feeling like it's a fresh wound, like you're not abnormal. It's normal.
It's normal. I don't know what to say. I've lost like so many loved ones, to the extent sometimes I feel I'm numb to pain, but I'm not necessarily numb to pain, because sometimes some things get to me, and when you're just enclosed somewhere and you're going through something, you're thinking, maybe if so was around, I would be going through this, or maybe if I was going through it, they would be here to guide me, show me direction, and just, you could have that shoulder to lean on. But since they're not there, you just cry. To the extent sometimes you think, and you're like, these people are very selfish. For them to have just taken the easier way out and just leave you here behind, that was so selfish of them. We do not even think that they didn't have a choice themselves. If it were up to them, they would have loved to remain behind and maybe take care of their loved ones, but they didn't have a choice. So many times that's when we ask good questions, oh God, why me, why us, why them, but grief.
It's a sensitive topic.
It's a very sensitive topic.
And for someone to come out and speak about it, or just open up on how they feel, it's something that you personally need to have courage and grace to talk about. Because me personally, yes, I've lost loved ones, but the person that I lost, that I felt, and that was my closest, that is my bro, like my immediate follower, my immediate brother. When he passed, he passed, it's when someone passing on your arms, you are experiencing death for the first time with someone who is so close and so close to your heart, so tattooed deep in your heart, because it's someone that you may grow. There is this bond, mesoyana, and everything. Then this person is just dying and leaving you hopeless. You don't know even what to start doing. You don't know even how to behave. And one thing with grief, or one thing with loss, when someone dies, my experience was, at first, me personally, I was shocked. And I think I was prepared. God was preparing me. Because when I was with my brother in the hospital, I was nursing him in the hospital for like 6 days before he passed. And so this day people come, like my entire family and my sister-in-law to come, and my friend to come, because he was also so close to my friend William. So I insist, I want to see these two people, and they need to come. They traveled all the way, they came, And when they were there talking and catching up, I went to sleep to another room. And I dreamt like I'm traveling into a dark space. I didn't know what was that. Then my spirit came. I came back and told my mom, and she was like, because at that time here, I think when grief is coming, it confuses all of you. When you're going to do someone you love, it confuses them. Such a confusion because you can't even pray spiritually. Like, kama kuna maybe friends or people outside there who are praying for us, maybe it could have helped. Maybe it helped because at that time as a family, we were never praying. Like after everything and kuzika and just coming back, mtu anakwambia vile hata kwa anaweza omba nini. So when my brother passed, I remember when he breathed his last breath, I sat down because alikuwa kwa kitanda. I even felt it was dramatic, it was chaotic at some point. Then I sat down. I started calling family one by one. I started with my sister-in-law. Of course, I told her, you know what, your baby is dead. Not dead, but your baby is not talking to me. And she was like, give me the phone, I want to talk to him. And I tell her, you know what, he can't talk, he can't breathe. He's no more. Hey, everybody, like the news got into the house, people are like ready to eat. The table was set, the dining table ready to eat. People, they didn't eat, the family didn't eat. So they're on the other side because he was staying for some time. He stayed there. And this is Makio after 4 years. He comes back to stay with her. Then he gets sick at her house. Then akapelekwa home kukana mama kidogo. Then he agrees to go to the hospital. Alafu anapass. You know that my sister-in-law, first of all, for her, she was like, why did you wait till when he was going to die to have more closure with me and my daughter? Kama alikuwa anajua anaenda kutuacha this soon, angekuja hata kwa message. So like he left that gap in the kid's life, in the family, the house itself, you know. Yeah, because mtu anakuwa na impact yake. Na after ameenda, unaanza kufikiria how will life be without him? How are we going even to do this without him? Yeah, so I remember it was quite chaotic to me. I felt so bad, and I remember going to his WhatsApp, and posting a status and saying to all Cable's friends, he is normal. And kila mtu anapiga, anybody anapiga, and I switched off the phone. I was like, I'm not ready. I called my mom to come pick me up, see me, and it was me at home. So they came back, picked me up, went home. Then I didn't know how to deal with it. I was so confused. I didn't even cry at that time. But I remember getting home. And Africa, what is wrong with you people? Like this person was in the hospital all these days. You didn't even come. Sitting in Bali. But now he's dead. Kila mtu kwa flock home, kwa the entire home, like kwa nini kwa boma, like yeah. Like people are just there crying. You're like, this person, first of all, you didn't even know him on a personal level. Why are you even crying? To me, so I started feeling like anybody who's crying is a pretender. Everybody crying around me, or anybody who is there right now, they're just pretending because they're not helping us with anything. To me, I felt that at first. When we got home from the hospital because it was at night. I sat down. Now that friend of mine, Vivian, she sent me this wonderful Merciful Savior song, if you guys know. I started listening to it, and let me tell you, that song, I think it came at the right time. I remember I sang to that song so loud, and people were like, I started shouting to it. I prayed for 1 hour, crying to God and telling him that your will has been done. Now give us strength and grace to overcome this storm. And for sure, I was the only strongest person in my entire family. But at some point, I was like, why are you people behaving like this? And now the funny thing is, when I went back to where to Kisumu, because at that time I used to stay in Kisumu. When I went back to Kisumu, I used to stay with William. So when I went back, we have other friends and their neighbors. So I could come in the house, find them making stories there. They're just there, they're just chilling. In my heart, I'm like, you guys are even laughing. Do you know what I'm going through? I don't know if it was just me, you tell us maybe. I felt like anybody around me should not be laughing. Do you know my brothers in the mob? Like, do you know? Why are you even laughing? Like, I felt like anywhere I walk, I just needed to tell people, like, you know, I've lost my brother. Like, I needed that pity so much.
Yeah, one thing with that pity, we, over time, we want it mostly for those people who've lost parents. Like, I'm a total orphan. I don't go telling people I'm a total orphan simply because when you just mention you're an orphan, people in their minds, they think they owe you favors. They need to treat you a certain type of way.
You're disabled.
Yes, you're disabled. The more reason, when I tell a person I'm an orphan, if your instant reaction will be, oh, sorry, I'm off you. Completely, I'm off you.
I didn't need that.
Yes, I do not need your pity. This thing happened to me. It's sad, really sad. Sometimes getting through life without parents is very hard. But I'm not different from that person who comes from a background and maybe, you know, hawana kakitu, they're struggling. So when you feel like, because I'm an orphan, you owe me favors, and these people, because they have their parents, but they're struggling, you do not owe them favors, then someone is paying someone.
Yeah.
So I don't think or advocate for people feeling pity, especially for me. I don't know about other people.
I think maybe after you've come over it, but when it's in the process of jazika nini, I think maybe it was maybe because maybe I experienced it for the first time. Don't know now when maybe your side mutually pass, and now you're in that process, how you're feeling, how you felt emotionally, how you felt people around you are not helping you, you felt you had enough support.
Mine is quite a very sad story. I actually never had any support, but I was going through that as a kid as well. I didn't know the impact of grief until that point. I knew they were dead, yes. People are telling me your parents are dead, maybe your dad, your grandma, your granddad, but I'm still a kid, you know, I'm still processing. In my mind, I'm like, I'm kufa. Okay, people die. You know, people die. So when you grow up is when you start dealing with the impact of not having these people around and seeing other people having, you know, people post their parents on maybe Father's Day, Mother's Day and stuff. One day I made a post and I was like, I would really wish to have, you know, done such like a post to my parents and stuff, but I never got to experience their love or maybe just being close to them. So I don't know what to say most times when it comes to that point, when people are, oh, my dad, my mom, you know. And I don't know, at some point you get numb because you've lost so many. And now when you're told, oh, so and so, I'm like, people die.
Yeah,
I mean, what's the big deal? People die. But I'm not blind to the fact that people go through pain when they're experiencing that. I could see someone that may lose their mom, their dad, and I'll be like, wow, that's really, you know, that's really sad. For me, I don't think, okay, let me not say this on camera, but one thing I would say, I believe people go through grief differently, people mourn differently, people take years to get through grief. What I don't advocate for, however, is you know, you building a monument of your grief and then you keep paying homage to it. What I mean by this is you expecting pity and favors and
people should understand you and you're doing things that are wrong and you
feeling that cardia, you know, you're treating me this way because I don't have parents, you're doing this because, you know, do not build, you know, a monument of your grief and you keep paying homage to it and now you believe everyone owes you favors simply because you lost someone. However, people take time to get through grief. It may take 10 years, it may take 2 years, it may take... So you might be strong. For me, I think sometimes sometimes najipiga kifua and I'm like, I'm strong. Yeah, they're gone, but so what? I can get through life without them. And then because I have a big sister who plays the role of a mom to me, but she still reminds me that we do not have parents sometimes. She's like, we only got each other. I'm like, relax. What does that even mean? You're good. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, we only got each other, but you don't need to remind me. Let's just enjoy. Because these people are not here anymore. However much we want them to be here, they're not here. So I think I'm the strongest because she gets emotional most times thinking about our grandmother, because our grandma was more of a mom to her. Thinking about our mom or dad. If mom was still around, every time she makes story like, if mom was still around, can you imagine what mom would have done if someone was playing around with you? But I think even those people who have parents go through an equal share of struggles. So you're not treated differently because you're an orphan, you lack parents. Because even these people with parents, unapata wako na abusive marriages, unapata wana deal na unemployment, unapata wana deal na rejection even. So you're not being rejected because you're an orphan. You're not dealing with unemployment because you're an orphan. So just put yourself out there, work hard as everyone else is, and stop expecting that people are going to give you favors simply because you're an orphan. But then again, I repeat, I'm not blind to the fact that when you lose someone, it takes some time to get over that feeling. You might actually, you don't get over it. You
never get over it because till date, I remember unakwanga ile acceptance. After that, umeshaanza like, okay, so he is dead, so what? Alafu now you come to now when you fall into deep depression, you find someone as stress, you find someone kwa zuzu, they become sick and everything. But when you find friends who I thank God because I had this girl called Connie, my friend. She was there at that time to guide me through. She was there. She even accommodated me for some time just to go through all this pain and to release it. And when I accepted it after some time, I accepted, and now it is okay. He is gone, and it is well wherever he is. God is taking care of him. Because my brother was so young. He died at 17. We were planning. He died when he died at 17. So you see, that is someone who is very young. To me, when he died, I was like, you know, there are a lot of things like we as young kids, like we were very young and so close to each other. I would really want to see him when he is now a full-grown man. I would really want to see him at Devu. I would really love to see his kids. Like I had a lot of things, like how we would travel together, how we would, like our life, really picturing our lives all together. It was so bad. I'm like, he's so young, why him? I was like, but when I accepted it, and it was like, because I remember your time in Sana, and I'm still meaning na follow your steps. I used to even pray for him every single day. Till that day that my friend told me, like, when you submit that to me, sister, it's not bad that you are praying for him. But remember, there is no relationship between them. They're living naturally. They're inviting so many bad spirits around your life. And those bad, because I used to have a lot of bad dreams. So when she told me that, I was still like, you know what you are saying. This is my brother. I don't know where he is. You know, I need to be taking care of him. He's my young. But when I accepted, sometimes it comes to my mind. Sometimes I'm like, if we could be here, I could be saying this and I could be laughing right now because this thing, I see something that he used to like, and I'm like, wow. Or I pass someone or a young man who is dressed like how he used to love dressing, and I'm like, wow, this is my brother. How I wish he could be here. I remember there was a day, not like 2 months back, we met with Lilian, and so I went to her house to visit her. So coming back and Chapa State, we met a guy with my brother. After coming on the side, all of us were scared for a moment, like, so when the guy looked a little face, like, kumbe for her there, alikuwa like, ameshtuka and discuss at the same time. So you see things like that, you never get
You know what really happens? Because when I lost my cousin, I lived with an accident. I actually met someone who looked exactly like him. I went and told his sister nikamwambia mimi akeswear nimeona kati.
I know.
Akeswear nimeona hiyo resemblance. Sijaona mtu before na akipita karibu na nyumba yangu hivi. Of which is a regular kwa hiyo place. Mbona sijaona before? But I swear I saw your brother. And then again there's someone I used to see kama babangu kabisa. You know, I accepted my dad's demise because I never had a relationship with him. Like, you know, the relationship daughters have with their dads, and then when he goes, they're like, oh, my dad. I never actually had that strong bond with my dad. So when he was dying, it didn't really hit me that hard. And I think maybe it's because I was still a kid. The person that really affected me when he went was my grandpa. Because he was more like my dad, my mom, my grandfather, my grandmother. I mean, he was my everything, you know. So he's going and you're like, wow, how am I going to tackle the world alone?
This one was my shield.
Yes, because in that moment you're thinking, I still have these other people, but I'm not as close to them as I was to my grandfather. They do not have my back. They might tell you to your face, but they do not really have your back the way this person had your back, you know. So you're just thinking, okay, they're gone, and they're going forever. The thing with them, it scares me. It scares. So you're thinking this person is gone just like that, never to be seen again, never to be heard of. What's going to become of me? At least Ningejua, he's gone for this period of time. He'll be back at least at this point, and then I'll get to experience his love again. But communicate like he's gone and gone for good. Okay, what happens now? Again, I accepted it because I was still a kid. But over time, you know, when, like I said, when you get through life and something's happened to you, sometimes you sit down and think, maybe it would have been easier if they were around. Maybe if he was around, I wouldn't be going through this. But you get through life, and we have so much grace.
Yeah. And let me tell you, it's grace. If you've lost a loved one and you've gone through it all, like through the processes of healing, I'm telling you, it is grace. It is God's grace that you are here. It is God's grace that you experience whatever you experience. And there is this quote that says, he who took the loved ones away will blow you will blow the wind on your way to bring you the people who love you even more.
Yeah. And that's true. That's true. Because over time, I've gotten to experience some people around me who are very supportive in a way I've never even been supported before, you know. And then you sit yourself down and you're thinking, okay, what's wrong with this person?
Yeah.
Why is he or she like this?
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to being treated like this. And then the thing with losing your parents at a young age, you do not know how to love sometimes. Because no one was there to show you that you are supposed to love like this, or maybe you're supposed to be loved like this. So you're just going through life, it's more like a maze. It's a spider web. You do not know exactly what to do. So I actually applaud myself sometimes because I wasn't taught manners by anyone.
But you found yourself.
But I found myself having so much that those people who've been with their parents and they've been taught how to like behave and do what they lack. But I have like so much of it. I know how to behave at a certain point, to whom, and how to relate with people, you know. So that I taught myself, and I applaud myself so much. And
you really did yourself a good job.
I've raising yourself. I've actually raised myself, I could say.
Yeah.
And then over time, you get people who are holding your hands in a manner they don't even want to see anything happen to you. So I sit down and I'm thinking, God, is this you?
it is him.
And then when they say that people who die, they look over the loved ones from above.
Over you, yeah.
I think it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true they watch over you, yeah?
We don't know the concept, but we feel it's true. Because sometimes they're like, why? Yeah, that's it, you know. And you find me one thing, I have a testimony. I know of so many orphans that are young age, they are so successful, very successful. Ukipata tu William to do, wacha nikwambie, kuna a lot of NGOs and everything that take cutters for orphans. Sasa wewe ukitaka kusoma, you can go study. Kuna zile za priorities wenye wanapewa, not because they are special or anything, but at least God anapea hiyo grace ya kusoma, upate kwenda pale, kufika pale. I have a friend of mine who is an orphan right now, ako Maju, and is really doing well for himself. We were with him in class. I remember when he only had his mom, and his mom passed on in, I think, class 7. Akapata tu sponsorship ya church, akasonga nayo akucheza na masomo, and right now ukiona hata in his IG pages you see he's flourishing. Yeah,
so sometimes you don't get those people who might hold your hands. I don't know what to say. It's not okay.
Hey God,
it's not okay that you're going through that alone. It's not okay. People come and tell you, oh, you can talk to me. I've seen people having suicidal thoughts, and people, kuna wale wanakuencourage even that go ahead and kill yourself. Kwani wewe ni nani tumepoteza wangapi? You do not talk to a person like that. But kuna wale watakwambia, oh, yeah, you can talk to me. You know, it's one thing to talk to this person, which is okay. You can talk to them and they'll feel that, you know, support and strength and whatever. And it's a totally different thing to help this person through the problem they're going through. Because you might talk to them one day, oh, it's okay, God loves me. Yes, it's okay to like think of God as a panache.
Yeah.
Like, He takes care of everything, yeah, it's fine, it's okay. But where you're supposed to help a person, please do not go on a sermon this person. Do not go bringing out your Bibles and big prayer warriors.
I know.
Where a person needs help. You know,
I just want you to sit down, give me a listening ear, let me talk to you, let me cry if there's need to cry, and tell me it shall be well.
It shall be well.
It is not okay, but it will be okay. Because yes, it will be okay with time. Yes, it won't be that okay, but it will be okay with time. But so unaanza kuniambia sijui me personally, when someone lost a person, a loved one, I don't even know how to confront them. So I feel have been there before. I never wanted even to see a message like my condolences to your family. Why are you telling me that? I never wanted. For me, I feel like, it is okay at least to show concern. It is not bad, but at least don't do it too much. We are praying for you. God is going to check you through it. Maybe mention a word of prayer. I know you are with me at heart. It's okay. But saa hii unataka kukuja, I see like my pastor saw like that time my pastor anakuja kwetu, they start to preach like 2 hours. You're like, I know.
Allow me some time to get through this.
Just go pray for us. We don't need.
It's not like someone is against prayers. It's not like I'm praying for myself in that moment. It's okay to read the Bible, but I'm just saying, you meet an orphan out there who needs help, please do not bring out your Bibles and prayer and just help this person while praying for them as well. Because unajua watu wako na hii habit ya hivyo venye nilikuwa nakwambia on social media, you find someone saying, oh, I'm going through this and this, and I think I might just take my life. And then people come, oh, you can talk to me, please talk to me, please talk to me, without offering a solution to the problem this person is going through. If you are going to ask this person to talk to you, at least be having an idea of how to maybe connect this person to a counselor or something. Let them go through counseling. Let them, maybe if it's financial help, you can source financial help from other people so that you help him get through whatever he's getting through. And then once he's going through that, please bring your Bible. Pray for this person. You pray together. He'll be in a position to pray. At this point, he doesn't probably have enough grace to even pray with him. Because he's feeling pain and probably asking God questions and asking why me and all that. And then you're bringing this who is doubting at that time at your God is going to help him, he is definitely going to help this person, but put him in a position where he's going to have the faith that God is going to get him through this kind of situation.
Yeah, sure. And again, when going through grief, I think just as you have said, that you should look for maybe therapy classes. Also, take care of yourself. This person is gone. They're never going to come back.
And I'm sure if they were still alive, they wouldn't want to see
you
do what you're doing to yourself. And again, we're not blind to the fact that you're going through grief and you're feeling pain. We're just encouraging you to at least have some self-love while going through the pain. Go through the feelings. It's fine, it's okay. Cry when you need to cry.
Yeah, when you feel
let out the emotions.
Cry it out. Yeah, usihold hata kama ni mwanaume wewe ni mwanamke, when you feel like crying, cry it out. If you feel like you can't cry in public, go somewhere, close yourself in a room, cry it out, and tell God it is okay, it is fine, it shall be well with my heart. Give me that peace, Mona, and just be patient with yourself. Yeah, usitake ati like you doing things that are kind of you want to get over it. Give it time. It is a process. Give it time. You know, when someone passes, you have a lot. Maybe I'm in a good relationship. You'll have a lot of. I wish maybe I told him these days. Yeah. I wish I did this. I wish I took him to this. I wish a lot of I wish always come around. Go through. That is another process of healing. Go through it. Talk to yourself. Talk to someone. Tell them whatever you're feeling deep down in your heart. Do I say people? Some people when are going through grief, they go end up drunkards because they feel the only person who can understand them is now that alcohol.
Or maybe it numbs the pain. When they're drunk, they don't feel the pain of having lost a loved one. But all that does is just postpone the pain. So you don't get through the pain. You postpone and then you feel it at a later date, of which it's not. You know, me, I always say, if someone is a drunkard and now they've lost a loved one and they feel like drinking is what's going to get them through that, please allow them, at least in that moment. Guide them, while telling them like it's going to be okay, and really allow them some time to do what they want to do, and then over time, now we need to drop that kind of habit. You know, this has gone through, you've gone through this in the Peter, now life has to go on. Unless of course you also want to ruin your life enjoying the person who's gone, please have some self-control.
And one thing you need to know, the dead they are done, they have finished their purpose in life, and you have a reason why you are still alive, because you have not yet accomplished your purpose that time. You have not accomplished whatever God created you for in this earth or in this world. So wherever they are gone, they are safe, they are okay, God is taking care of them. I feel so, and I feel
I used to have a class teacher mwenye alikuwa anatuambia every time mtu akimkujia na like leave out from ya I need to go and attend a burial, alikuwa anakuuliza ni mamako? Hapana. Babako? Brotherko? Hapana. Huyu ameenda na tumbo yake. Please make sure that you're securing your future as well. Whatever, actually let the dead bury the dead. This comment in itself, you might think it's rude. It's not. It's just a reminder of like imepita. Let's deal with what's here now. Try and build your future. You know,
try to be better for them. Let them be proud, watching you from heaven, and be proud that wow, you are doing this. This is what we talked about. You know, when there's this thing that I did, and I was like, wow, I wish Kevo was here for us to just enjoy and for us to just like celebrate the moment, because it's something that one of the things that we said we would do together, and I achieved it alone, and I was like, wow, I did it. I know you did it with me in the spiritual world, but you know what I've done, at least we are making progress. And always embrace one thing with also dealing with grief or just healing from the pain is embracing the good moments you
share together and celebrate with them.
Embrace those moments. The bad moments sema tu hizo ni vitu za dunia. People do fall out. Those are the bad moments, but the good moments, anytime you remember this person, you remember the good moments, you'll find you're smiling, you find you're smiling with yourself and telling God it is well.
You might even cry, but it's okay to cry when you remember them as well.
But men do say we women are emotional beings, that for them they don't cry. Men
they do cry.
But they lie that they don't cry.
And who told them, by the way, it's not okay to cry? I mean, sadness, happiness, grief, whatever. Those are feelings. That's biology, my friends. Let's not argue that gender. That's biology. Everyone feels something. So when it's a sad moment, you feel sad, you need to cry. Please do. Watakujekea masculinity ya mamana. Manitu inakuja nao we're different. It's because obviously physically tumebulti we're different. But emotions, we feel the same emotions. So if you need to cry, tafadhali cry. Do not hold in the tears. Because over time, itakuja kuwa kitu mbaya na itakuja kuwa kubaya. You might find yourself behaving differently towards others because of the pain iliyoweka ndani you didn't release. So now inakuja you manifest the pain on other people by maybe treating them badly and not wanting to relate with this person like this or whatever. So please let out those emotions, get through the period of healing, heal, but no one heals completely when you lose a loved one. You just find ways of living with it. You accept, you're like, they're gone. Healing does not happen. I don't think it happens. I don't know. What do you think?
Healing does not happen. You just learn to live with the pain. You just learn to live with the loss because they are so irreplaceable. But okay, and for us to reach this point, we had a turning point. What is that time that you felt like this is now my turning point to remake my life? You know that now there are no more unblessed.
So my grandfather was an ambassador of, my grandfather, wherever he is, may God continue resting his soul in peace. So this man was a believer of prosperity, but mostly in me, of all his grandkids, of all his kids.